Welcome back, everybody. If you know who I am, you know what I do. If you don't know who I am a React content creator. I like to react to different content, whether that involves basketball, give my insight on how that goes, current NBA basketball content creators. I also like to give my reactions to TikTok bullshit that just numbs the mind, something to just, let your brain run free and listen to some brain rot. So if that's something you guys are into, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And with that out the way, let's start this video. So today we're going to be doing basketball. Since the All-Star weekend was this weekend, I want to talk about a video by Mike Korzemba that says why NBA stars hate the dunk contest. Now, before we get to that, I'll give my thoughts on the All-Star weekend real quick. I thought it was okay. I like the fact that Kyrie Irving tried. He gave effort. I wish I could give you guys a box score. I was looking this up before I even started this video. But I watched it last night. At least the last game, it was okay. I wasn't really that hype about it. And there's three main reasons why. Okay, one, it felt like I thought if it was going to be Chuck's, because it was like Chuck's Global Stars, right? Versus Shaq's OGs. I thought effort was going to be put forth like crazy. And there was effort from Kyrie Irving, and there was even effort put in from Jokic for sure. But there were so many open possessions still. And I get that there's a lot of, and you're probably going to see commentators say, oh, they gave effort, they gave effort. If you actually go watch it, I'm not sure if you can go back and replay, but if you did watch it, you'll know what I mean. They gave more effort than they did the last couple of years. That is a fact. That is true. But if we're going to be honest, I mean, it's not effort. You know what I mean? It's more just they... How do I describe this? It's like the All-Star game has just been a heaping pile of shit the last few years, right? Just the last like 2-3 years, I'll say. The 2021 game, I think that was really good. I think they were playing for Kobe because of his passing. I think that All-Star game was great. But ever since then, it's just been kind of, in the shitter. But it's like instead of you getting like a plate of shit, you kind of just get like, a cup of it. Definitely way better, but it's still shit. You guys get what I'm saying? So the All-Star game definitely was better than it has been in the last couple of years when it comes to effort. That is true. But the amount of just wide open possessions was ridiculous. The Shaq's OGs versus global superstars. I wish I could give you guys a box score because I could be completely wrong on this, but I watched the game. I'm pretty sure like every single shot, except I think maybe a Kyrie Irving layup, and like I said, Kyrie was trying. A Kyrie Irving layup at the basket, and maybe he had another scoop if I'm not mistaken, and then a Jason Tatum dunk, and maybe a Jaylen Brown dunk. So I think every single basket except from like 4 buckets was a 3. Every single one. And it's like, damn. And I think the last shot was a 3. The last, so I'll say maybe 5. 4 or 5. Because I'm pretty sure the last possession to win the game, because it was up to 40, was a dunk. But Steph Curry even admitted that he wanted to do a half-court shot for the winner. So, but Jokic was guarding him. So it's just, like I said, it was better. But it made me a little disappointed because it's like, damn, if even playing against global stars, because I was under the assumption if they played against global superstars, the SGAs, the Wembys, the Jokic's of the world, the Lukas, that they're gonna lock the fuck in. But they just didn't. And it was kind of sad and a little disappointing. It was just a glorified kind of 3-point contest. By the way, congratulations to Tyler Hero on winning the 3-point contest. But yeah, I won't talk about the dunk contest because we're going to react to this video. I'll give my thoughts as we react to this video. But yeah, that's my thoughts as far as like the All-Star game goes. I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. I also want to give my opinion on the LeBron hate that's been happening because he said this. We're going to talk about his thoughts. He dropped out last second as far as playing in the All-Star game. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on that. I think the hate towards him is overbearing. But let's go ahead and watch this. I'll give you my thoughts real quick.
Was this just kind of more a maintenance type of wear and tear situation?
I mean, it's a little bit of both. You know, I was hoping that it would feel a lot better this morning. But it's not as where I want it to be. And with 30 games left and us trying to make a playoff push in the Wild Wild West, I felt like it was very important for me to kind of take care of myself and understand, what's coming on. So I want to say it's maintenance. Well, it is maintenance, but at the same time, it's like, I have to look out for myself when it comes to this injury.
Okay. So, I wonder if these comments are here. You know what? I like these comments. Oh, load management in an all-star game. Never mind. I like these comments, okay? But a lot of comments that I was seeing in different videos and different comment sections, especially on Twitter, on NBA Twitter, which, trust me, if you guys think political fucking shit can get fucking toxic, go to NBA Twitter if you really want to see some toxicity, okay? But as far as my thoughts as LeBron not playing in the All-Star game, I don't care. And here's why I don't care. Because he's 40. He earned the right to sit out the All-Star game. And not just that, okay? I feel like he wanted to play. Okay? Everybody's like bitching and moaning. Why didn't he just drop out? He took a roster spot away. Norman Powell could have been in the game. Oh my God, Norman Powell. Oh my God, the fans were taken away from a Norman Powell appearance. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Okay? I think LeBron actually wanted to be in the All-Star game. I think he actually wanted to play in the All-Star game. I think he went to bed that night saying, I want to play in the All-Star game. Woke up, probably did a few workouts, and was like, listen, I'm old, so there's that. And two, my ankle's just I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to be able to play in this game, unfortunately. Okay? If he would have canceled earlier, that would have told me that, you know what, I could play this game, but I don't want to. Him canceling last second, to me, it's not him being drama. It's not him wanting attention. It's fucking LeBron James. Okay? He doesn't have to say a word. He can just show up somewhere, he's going to get attention. You guys are weird when it comes to, like, your excuses. I truly just believe that when it comes to LeBron James, he wasn't able to go. He wasn't able to go. I know it's crazy that we sometimes got to take people at their word. But you know what? People can lie, and people lie all the time. I'm going to take LeBron at his word that he just wasn't able to go. That's just it. So when it comes to like people hating on him and saying like, oh my God, you took a roster spot away from Norman Powell. Shut the fuck up. Stop crying. Like, you're crying for ridiculous reasons. Oh, Norman Powell. Shut up. Like, at the end of the day, LeBron's old. He's 40 years old. They are trying to make a playoff push, even with Luka. And I know that they signed one big in the buyout market, and he ain't that good. But now Mark Williams trades went to shit, so it's not like they have a great big on their roster, so it doesn't seem like they might be able to do anything this year. It's still LeBron James, okay? He's still a competitive motherfucker. It doesn't matter if they don't have a big. Even I may be able to say from, the outside looking in as a basketball fan, I don't think the Lakers have enough to compete this year. They don't have enough interior defense, and I love Luka on that squad, and they're going to be deadly as years come. But I don't think they just have enough this year with a 40-year-old LeBron and a 25-year-old defensive liability in Luka, who may step up his defense as the years come to pass. But just like I'm trying to lose the weight, it's not going to happen in the span of a month, okay? Now, you guys following me and shit like that, I'm probably going to lose this weight in the next, 6 to 12 months, just like Luka may become a way better defender in the next 6 to 12 months. But we got playoffs coming up here in about a month and a half, so there's not enough time for Luka to become an all-star perennial defender in the next month and a half. And LeBron's not getting any younger in the next month and a half. Plus, they have no interior defense. So, Lakers going to be fun to watch. But I would not shock if they're a first-round out. I think they won't be, simply because you have two legends on your team. Kind of hard to go out in the first round, so I think they'll be out in the second. But I just feel like they don't have enough to compete. But if it's LeBron James, I understand why he's saying, I don't give what fucking people say. I don't care what analysts say. I don't care. I'm LeBron James. We are winning. We're 12 games above 500. We're going for a championship. Now, it's probably not going to happen. But the comments of like, oh my God, you guys, you're really going to try to make sure you're ready to go. You guys aren't even going to go far in the playoffs. Hold on. Where's all this hate for Steph? Okay? Because Steph and Draymond are talking about like they're going to win the championship, which is delusional. Even more delusional than the Lakers. Okay? Because if the Lakers, you tell me if God came down right now and say, bro, the Lakers won the championship, I'd say, damn, that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that was going to happen, but when you have two legends like Luka, LeBron, and you have a squad that's deep, no interior defense, that's true, but it is deep, and Vanderbilt's a dog when it comes to the defensive end. I like Hachimura. Gabe Vincent has been stepping up like crazy. Austin Reeves is no one to play with. So, I mean, the roster is still deep even though they don't have interior defense. So I could turn around and say, oh, you know what? Okay, God, I see what you're spinning. Kind of crazy, but I can see it. I can see it. But if God came down and said, the Golden State Warriors won the championship, I would say, you lying. You ain't God, you the devil. What are you talking about? Like, they ain't got nobody in everybody except Jimmy Butler, which is just an older Andrew Wiggins. And everybody's sitting here acting like, yup. And they had to give up half their roster to get him. They're like, yup, they're going far. Nonetheless, though, that's my thoughts as far as, like, the LeBron situation. That's my thoughts as far as the All-Star game goes. So with all that out the way, all my yapping out on the table. There's gonna be some more yapping as we go on, cause you know me. You know me. Let's go ahead and get this shit started by Mike Korzemba. Why do NBA stars hate the dunk contest? So let's full screen this, put this at 1.25 speed, and get this shit started.
Few years of absolutely awful dunk contests, it looked like the 2025 dunk contest was going to be a bad night until Mac McClung saved us all, giving us a truly electric performance. The only problem continues to be Mac is not an NBA star, and the lack of star power is hurting. As fans want to watch big names, it's just that simple. But here's the thing, as we watched Mac in this contest, the thought of there are no original dunks left is just gone. The only thing this contest was truly missing is star power. So the question is, can the NBA get those stars back going forward? Can they make the dunk contest must-watch, potentially historic TV once again? So what's...
I will say as far as like the dunk contest, he might show it himself. I guess I'll kind of skim. Okay, so I don't see him talking about it, but I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, a couple, and like John Morant said he might. Here we go. So John Morant said he might do it. Giannis said he might do it. He said, if you do it, I'll do it with you. So John Morant and Giannis might actually do the dunk contest next year, which would bring back the star power. I don't see Giannis being that clever on the basketball court when it comes to dunking. He's a powerful dunker, but as far as like a what would you say? A skilled dunker, a technical dunker, a flashy dunker? I don't know, bro, but he is a powerful one. But I say that, but I thought the same thing with Dwight Howard back in the day. Now, I was a baby boy, but I still felt like, oh, Dwight just tall guy. Dwight just dunk ball. He's not going to do anything cool. But Dwight got out there and he did some cool shit. So, I won't put it past Giannis to surprise me. But Giannis said he might do it. Ja said he might do it. Ja Morant. And I think Ja Morant would actually bring some flavor to that dunk contest. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, you know. But let's go ahead and go back to the video. Let's keep going.
What's up, Mike here, and I hope they can, because watching the events leading up to the dunk contest, it is clear the NBA ceiling raiser for an entertaining night is the dunk contest.
Oh, one more thing before we really kick this video off. One more thing I want to say about the All-Star game. Brothers and sisters, a 3 to 4 hour event I had to sit through, and only 30 minutes of it was basketball. 40 minutes of it was basketball. They took like a 20-minute break in between the fucking final championship game. That was fucking ridiculous. I like Kevin Hart. I do. But there is no reason in hell that I should see more Kevin Hart than Kevin Durant. That was insane. That was fucking crazy. I remember getting up because I'm like, oh, it's a commercial break. Let me go get a drink. I got a drink, talked to my wife, talk to my homeboy real quick. We were talking about some drama shit. Come back, sit down, look at my screen, still fucking commercials. Fucking crazy, bro.
And without a good one, Saturday at the All-Star Weekend is hurting. Just look at the stands here. They were half full on this night. Now, the skills challenge always feels like something is missing here. I thought Wemby and Chris Paul were going to win this thing. I thought they were going to go full try-hard, and they kind of did, only they went way too far.
Oh, he's not even worried about this shot. They're at this point in time. The rules are being shot to the Curry paint.
If you missed what they did here, the rules were you had to take 3 jump shots, and even if you missed, you would then be able to advance to the next stage of the challenge. So Wemby and CP3 just missed as fast as possible, but that got them...
Look at the threat. It's all about the bounce. Oh, there's some boos. A lot of boos. They have been disqualified. They have been disqualified.
Here's the thing, guys. You guys are NBA players. I know it's a technicality that you just throw the balls out because even if you miss, you just go to the next. You go to the next shit. It's a skills challenge. Do it as fast as you can. I get that. I think the NBA should change the rules so you have to hit at least one ball from each rack. You know, you don't have to hit everyone, but you have to hit at least one ball from each rack. So they should maybe change it to that. But another thing that I think should be talked about, by the way, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy when we're sitting here and these guys are NBA players and it's like, bro, people didn't come to see you do that. Just try to shoot the shots. If you really just want to do it as fast as possible, just fucking boom, grab, boom. It would have took maybe a half a second more, but that would have been a lot better than you just fucking flicking them, bro. It would have been a lot better. If you're not trying to get it in, that's fine. And at least do the shooting motion, bro. You might fuck around and get one in. But do the shooting motion real quickly. Move to the next rack. Come on now. It's ridiculous.
Reading the rules as we speak.
I don't regret it. I think it was a good idea. I mean, we had the best time. Numbers speak for themselves.
Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell ended up taking this thing after Draymond choked and somehow could not make a pass here, which led us to the three-point contest, which I think is always a good event, maybe a great event, something I love watching, but unless we get Larry Bird levels of trash talk, the three-point contest just does not have a chance to be historically memorable like the dunk contest has. Buddy Hield did have an awesome, record-tying 31-point first round, but then he needed to make the full final rack to beat Tyler Hero in the finals, and...
Gotta get them all. Everyone one. Everybody's gotta make every one of them. He's made two. He's made 3.
This was exciting, but there are not going to be iconic photos of Tyler Hero soaring through the air, making a 3. The dunk contest is what matters, and Stephon Castle led things off with this.
That's a nice start. I've seen that before.
This 360 gave him a 47.2, which I thought was fair. Then we had Matas, though, and as a Bulls fan, I love Matas, but he showed us one of the biggest problems with this contest. He had a cool dunk attempt, but miss after miss is very unfortunate. Even if he had made this dunk at the end, the hype was clearly gone. Matas still...
I feel like at that point, switch up your dunk. Because, yeah, when you're watching this, I know he's speeding it up, just like I'm speeding his video up. But when you're actually watching this live, it's such a drag. It is such a drag. Like, it's boring. It's boring as shit. You don't want to do that. You can have a fuck up. But, what do we learn in life, right? We try something. If it doesn't work, we try again. If we try it again and it doesn't work, we try something else. That's how it should be in a dunk contest. You get 2 tries, you move on. Move on and try your next dunk, man. I know you had another one up your sleeve.
Received a 40 for no dunk, but what's worse, Andre Jackson went and did the same thing. Missed a ton of dunks, and then his made dunk was a replacement. He received a 43.8, and for being honest, this was pretty rec league made. Mac McClung was then set up to save the day, and I swear, the 2011 dunk contest was rigged for Blake Griffin to win because of the Kia ad campaign that followed, but Blake only jumped over the hood of the car. Here is what Mac did.
Gotta catch it first. Oh my gosh. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
If Blake did this, I wouldn't think 2011 was rigged. Mac got a 50, and to be honest, I thought this was the only good dunk of round 1. Round 2 started off with Matas giving us another basic dunk. It felt like after he missed, he just wanted to get out of there. He did get a 47.4 for this though, but personally, I wasn't feeling it. Andre Jackson was next, and after several more misses, the worst part about the dunk contest, Andre gave us another replacement dunk, and I actually like switching up dunks after missing multiple times to get some more hype. But at this point, we weren't exactly looking at a show in general.
I'm fine with switching up dunks if you are missing consistently. If you miss several times, switch up your dunk. I'm perfectly okay with that. Switch your dunk up.
Andre got a 45, which meant Stephon Castle and Mac McClung basically had to get injured on the court as to not make the finals. Castle gave us this instead. As we're watching this dunk, I just want to say, please subscribe and turn on post notifications if you are enjoying today's video. We are on a grind to bring you the best and most current content possible. Subscribing would mean a lot, which was worth 47.8. I thought this was a pretty fair score, but for a finalist, these were just okay dunks. He was saving his best for later, though. Mac just was always at his best, ending the round doing this.
It's McClung.
Yep. Oh, you know what we should do? What? We should just have McClung do 5 dunks, and then we can call it a wrap.
And we leave.
But we did have a finals, and it was pretty hype. Stephon Castle gave us a sick dunk to start things off.
I just think he's... I love it! I love it!
A 49.6, which, after a ton of misses, might have been slightly high. But if he made his first one, this might have been a 50. Pressure was on Mac. He had props ready to go.
He's spinning! Spin, young man! Oh, no! Vince Carter!
One thing I want to bring up is Stephen A. loves to say, okay, I like Stephen A. Smith. Sometimes he has good takes. Sometimes he seems like a hater. One thing Stephen A. loves to say is, we got a brother from the G League. A brother from the G League. He's from the G League. So he keeps saying that, trying to imply like he's garbage. Listen, G League players would probably beat the ass of many, if not all, street players when it comes to 5-on-5 basketball. Okay? We're not talking 1-on-1. That shit don't matter. I'll get my take on that another day because I'm not trying to yap too much. But yeah, it's fucking, yes, he's in the G League. But have we ever stopped to think that maybe he's a good dunker? Crazy. Maybe he's good at dunking. Whoa, insane. But yeah, Mac McClung, he's good. I think he should come back next year, even if Ja's there, even if Giannis is there. I think he should stay there because he's earned his spot. Bro, do you see the shit he's doing? He's doing impressive shit, so let the man stay.
You are being challenged for the greatest dunker in dunk history!
Mac just delivers. 350s in a row for Mac. He nailed his first try. Castle was up next, and in the finals, knowing Mac still had his best dunk up his sleeve, we know Castle needed a 50 just to compete, and
No assistance.
Castle delivered with a 50. I will definitely say he stepped up in the finals. I thought this was a really solid finals because Mac now needed to get a perfect score to beat him, and
I think he's gonna put it behind his back. First time.
his head's above the rim. The ball is off of the rim. All 4 of his dunks were 50s. Mac McClung, easily a worthy dunk contest winner, but Mac has said he is retiring from the dunk contest. So how does the NBA now raise things to the next level after this? Many have said that the dunk contest is just dead, but did you know that the dunk contest was already canceled before due to how bad it was? In 1997, the contest certainly did not lack star power with Kobe Bryant, Ray Allen, and Michael Finley. Finley, though, would give us one of the worst dunks we have ever seen.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. That was pretty fucking bad. That was pretty bad. That was really bad.
Oh my goodness!
Despite the star power, Kobe would win this contest with completely under...
Hey guys, this is what your mother does when she hears I'm in town. This is what she does.
Give us one of the worst dunks we have ever seen.
That's how she comes to my bedroom.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Despite the star power, Kobe would win this contest with completely underwhelming dunks.
Some people feel Kobe Bryant is the favorite. 18 years old, 6'6". Oh!
Yes.
1.5 years old, third dunk. Oh, that was big. Kobe will dunk, and then so will the other 2. Then they'll do it one more time. Oh, between the legs!
And all the way back in 1997, many said the dunk contest was dead, with Charles Barkley saying nobody got excited about it because they had seen it before. Which is what we hear today, that all of the best dunks have already been done. Only, if we look at dunk contests from around the world, we find that that is not the case at all. Here are some dunks from a video titled 100 Dunks Never Done in the NBA Dunk Contest, and there are some sick ones here.
Okay, yes, a lot of these are fucking sick. I will say that. A lot of these are sick. Like, the first few he showed were pretty good. Can I go back, though? There's one I want to talk about. This one. This one's not really. This one is just draining all your stamina before you take the little bit of green in your bar to go for the dunk. This is equivalent of just doing a full sprint around the 3-point line before dunking. Come on now, bro. He's just doing. I'm not saying I can do some backflips. If I try to do that shit, I'll fucking snap my neck on the video. It might not even get uploaded to YouTube. And if it does, it'll be like, sad. YouTuber snaps his neck on video to prove points. I understand that I can't do a fucking backflip. I get that. Even if I lose weight, not if. We gotta do goals here, brothers. Goals. We stick to our goals, not if. When I lose weight here, dog, I'm not gonna be able to do that shit, okay? To do backflips. But still, this isn't... He just did... I wouldn't have shown that one, is all I'm saying. It's just backflip and do a dunk. But the rest are pretty impressive. Like, that shit's impressive.
NBA players can do these dunks if they were motivated to. The key is getting young star power back and getting them motivated to want to succeed in the dunk contest. Now, how did the NBA do this before? When they canceled the 1998 dunk contest, the NBA introduced an event called two-ball. This was where one NBA player and one WNBA player took turns shooting from different spots on the floor. The highest score won. I will say that this was just awful and shows that the NBA should really do everything in their power to get their signature dunk contest back, because I know we can all agree. When the dunk contest is awesome, there have been tons of dunk contests that have been talked about for years. And after
Aaron Gordon should have won at least one. He should have won at least one. That's my opinion.
the NBA did cancel the contest, it returned in 2000, where Vince Carter saved it.
Here is Vince Carter with his first shot. Let's go home. It's the finale on the first round for Vince Carter. Oh, it's over. All right, Vince Carter with his first on the final round.
Vince won a contest that was also headlined by a current All-Star in Jerry Stackhouse and a future Hall of Famer in Tracy McGrady, giving us the two things that make a dunk contest unforgettable: star power and great dunks. Easy formula, right? The 2000 dunk contest led to a revival. Sure, there were some bad years, but there were some great ones too, especially 2016.
That one right there. I'm sorry. That one right there. This should have won Aaron Gordon that fucking... I'm sorry. That should have... That he should have won. Point blank, period. It should have been...
Wait, let me see it.
Going back, why did Vince Carter choose to compete though and save the contest? Well, the NBA got kind of lucky. Vince was a dunk contest superfan. He used to tape the contest as a kid growing up and study the dunks. It was his dream to win the dunk contest because he grew up watching Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins put on a show. This is why getting young stars in the contest is so important. It's not just about the dunks. It is about making the dunk contest cool again. And the NBA can return to this formula. They don't need some lucky, I've grown up loving the dunk contest kind of guy. The real answer is right in front of our faces. It is very simple. Pay them. Offer $1 million prize to the winner. We have seen directly how money...
I know he's going to talk about the NBA Cup. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because you have players who are part of the squad that's not making these type of paychecks that the top, like, 3-4 players are making, right? Like, we can look at a salary. Fuck it. Let's say we can look at a salary. Let's just look at a salary, right? You showed Jamal Murray, so let's go ahead and just pull up. Not NBA player salaries. Let's do NBA team salaries. Let's pull up the Nuggets. NBA team salaries. Because they make a lot of money. That is true. They make a shit ton of money. But not players. Jesus. Can I, like, Nuggets? There's Denver. Okay, here we go. Let's look at this real quick, right? So, we see Jokic is making 55 mil. Deservedly so. Murray's making 50 mil. Deservedly so. Michael Porter's making 38. Maybe. Aaron Gordon's making 22 mil a year. And then as we go down the roster... So yeah, $1 million to Jokic, especially someone like Jokic who I feel like doesn't even like basketball. probably not going to matter that much. $1 million to Murray, probably not going to matter that much. $1 million to Porter, maybe, but probably not. $1 million to Gordon, probably. $1 million to they're $8 million, yep. $5 million, yeah. $3 million, yeah. Because $1 million is a large portion of their own paycheck. So when you say give them $1 million, okay, who would we be giving $1 million to? Giannis? Morant? Bro, they're making so much money. I don't think that matters to them. If money mattered, then they would try in the All-Star game. Money clearly doesn't matter to them.
Money has affected competitiveness in the NBA Cup. It's not like the NBA is not generating tons of money. When the players talk about the NBA Cup, they don't talk about the trophy. They talk about their potential winnings and how they're trying their hardest to win so that the bench guys can make some extra money.
I promise.
But oh my God. Thank you. But you just kind of brought up my point. You made my point for me. I didn't even have to go do all that. I could have just played your video. I love you, by the way, Mike. This guy makes a lot of good content. I like this guy. I don't want it to get twisted. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying when it comes to the players, bro, they literally said, like, they're winning the cup for their homies. They're getting their homies a check. They don't give a fuck about the check. I mean, I'm not saying they don't give a fuck. They like the check, but they're really getting the homies on the bench a check. So, yeah, I don't.
Promised him from the first cup game. I promised him, I said, we're going to go all the way and you're going to get your house in Iowa. So after every game, I'm like...
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. It's for his homie. Which I love Giannis, by the way. I'm just saying, they did it for his homie. So if he wins $1 million, I guess you could say, oh, he could just give it to his homie then. Maybe, but still, it's... I don't know, dog. It's just not... I don't feel like monetary... incentive is gonna matter too much to guys that are in the multi-millions that you want to be competing in these fucking dunk contests. If it's Mac McClung, players like him, sure. Oh, fuck yeah. But if it's players like Giannis, I don't think monetary fucking incentive's gonna matter.
Like, hey, one step closer to your house in Iowa.
While the current superstars in the NBA are making $50 million a year, most of the young draft picks are not so rich that they will turn down $1 million prize. John Morant even said he would do the contest if he was paid $1 million.
What would it take for you to be like, okay, you know what? I will do this.
$1 million.
Darius Garland just told us this.
Okay, I guess wrong. One thing about me, guys, when we're talking about whether it's basketball or even drama, if I'm proven wrong, I will straight up say it. Look, Giannis, his attitude seems to be like more for the homies. I got enough money. Ja, I mean, he's like, listen, I could never, ever say I got enough money. So you know what? Maybe you find some players like that. Maybe you do. I still don't think monetary incentive is the best route to go because you get John Morant there. Can we guarantee that he's actually gonna try, or is he there for the money? But that's a conversation for another day. If he gets there with the money, fuck it, bring him in. But I don't know. I'm not sure if money's the route I would go because it doesn't guarantee competitiveness. It just guarantees that they're there at the least. But hey, fuck it. I guess if you want to just get them there to get them there, that's fine. My opinion, I think the money should be based on winning, not based on showing up. You get what I mean? So if Ja really wants that $1 million, win the contest. Now if he doesn't show up, why? Let's go across. You guys just showed a bunch of dunkers there. Go across the globe. Find dunkers that are willing to compete. You know, I know the dunk contest is because of big names. That is true. But I mean, McClung put on a fucking amazing performance. He's a G Leaguer. Stephen A loves to remind me. He's a G Leaguer. So why the fuck does it matter? Just bring him in. Which would you rather see? I guess that's the question. Would you rather see guys not try? Big names, but they don't try in a lackluster dunk contest? Or maybe names you've never heard of before, but they put on an amazing contest. I guess that's really the conversation to be had, but we'll see what they do moving forward.
The same thing.
We need to up the bonus or something. That $250 is do something for you. But if you hold the MO, I'm not gonna have to open that checkbook for sure.
Garland thinks $250,000 would be enough to get people competing. I say let's go for the $1 million, and also let's get a solid format in place that we just stick with. The 2000 dunk contest only allowed for 2 attempts per player. That sounds good to me. We cannot have a Nate Robinson situation where you miss 14 dunks in a row, and we need good judges. Many have gone as far as saying Dwayne Wade killed the dunk contest entirely due to his alleged biased judging for Derrick Jones Jr. compared to Aaron Aaron Gordon in the 2020 dunk contest. You decide if this was biased or not.
Yep, that's about right. You don't go with Taco, you win. Someone's going to give him a 9. Somebody who should be taken off the judge panel. Goodness.
What we know for sure after
Scottie Pippen gave him a 9 too, though. See? Scottie Pippen gave him a 9. Like, hold on, he got 3 9s.
What we know for sure after
Why are we
after this
saying Dwayne Wade's the one that killed it? Oh my God.
You don't go with Taco, you win. Someone's going to give him a 9. Somebody who should be taken off the judge panel.
Chadwick gave him a 9. Dwayne gave him a 9, and Scotty gave him a 9. So why are we blaming Dwayne? Even if Dwayne gave him a 10, it's still 2 9s, and Gordon still loses. So, okay.
What we know for sure after this contest is that John Morant tweeted out, "Both judges are wildin', and y'all made my decision easier," after he disagreed with the judges' scores. The NBA dunk contest does not have to be dead. With big changes, with big money, with big names, it can return to its former glory. So there we have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. That way you never miss another video. If you're still here watching, you are awesome, and we all know it. And as always, have an awesome day, and peace.
Good shit. I like that shit. That was a good video. I respect it. Listen, end of the day, I gave my thoughts on the All-Star game. You guys heard my thoughts. You heard my yapping. At the end of the day, I gave my thoughts. I'm not sure what they're going to do moving forward. I'm not sure what they're going to do as far as like the dunk contest moving forward. McClung not coming back is extremely disappointing, considering the fact that I feel like without him, it might go down the shitter again. But, we'll see what format that the NBA decides to roll out. I honestly feel bad for Adam Silver. You're just trying to get these guys to try, and you can't make a man try. You know, you can bring a horse to the water, can't make him drink. So we'll see what Adam Silver's able to, you know, put together next year as far as the All-Star game goes. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. This video is going to be uploaded kind of late. I wanted to make sure I got it out by Monday, but life, bro. Life's been busy. Life's been crazy. So, I appreciate you guys stopping by, liking my content, being there for me. I will always have a video uploaded for you guys every single day, whether that's drama or that's basketball. I will always have different type of shit for you. I'll have 4 to 5 videos speaking on basketball shit every week. 4 to 5 videos speaking on drama, TikTok, brain rot every single week. So, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys forever and always. Stay safe, y'all. Deuces.